And we are back. Okay, Donny Burgers is here for another video, and if you can't tell by the name, if you can't tell by the thumbnail, wings. Okay, one, I am a huge fan of Hot Ones and Sean Evans, and I wish I could go up on that show. I would dominate. I think this will be a little test to see once I'm there if how I'll be able to handle Hot Ones. Now I can't tell the size of their wings. And usually they're just taking bites. But I'd like to up the scale a little bit. So I picked up some frozen wings at Walmart, baked them in the oven, 40 minutes, up the temperature for another 10 minutes, got a crisp, tossed them in their sauce, throw them back in there for like another 10, 12 minutes. Bang. Okay? I have made these wings the best way I possibly know how. Now, with that being said, I've never had Walmart wings, and I got stoned to do this video. So, we have 5 sauces here. Usually, in Hot Ones, it's 10 sauces, 10 questions. Well, I don't have 10 sauces. I do have 10 questions, and I do have 10 wings. So what I'm doing is I'm taking 2 wings per sauce, and I gotta eat most of each wing to up that scale, so it's not just one bite. Now, I have never tried this sauce before. I've never heard of this sauce. I saw it at Hannaford's. I picked up the 5-pack. I picked up the wings. I'm shooting this video. It starts with a jalapeno hot sauce, which is, I assume, is pretty basic, which is what we got on the first wing here. At off rip, they look good. They look good. So I'm going to rate my wings here, like I rate my other food. It's a little chewy. Not like in a non-cooked way. It's all cooked. But, I mean, it was like a McDonald's fucking, it was like a Walmart variety pack, so. Also, per sauce, we did 1 drum, 1 flat. Every sauce. So 5 different sauces, there's 5 drums, 5 flats. I feel like that makes it fair. This first one is a level 1 on their heat scale. It's not bad. It's not that hot. It's not that hot. Now, I'm sure you're wondering, Titan, I've seen this show. Where are the questions? Well, 1, I have to eat the wing and then answer the question. I have 10 generated questions through ChatGPT. I used AI. I will read those questions up here. I will answer them, and then we'll just go into the next wing, just like that. All right, let's get into this question. And the question is, what's a bad habit I'm glad I broke? I guess vaping. I'm glad I stopped vaping. Shit's been a lot easier since vaping. And I switched to the pouches. Granted, like, it's lesser of 2 evils, if you ask me. But, yeah, I guess I'm just glad I stopped vaping. So, I do smoke weed. And I was like, I can't do both of these. So, I like to smoke a little weed before I eat, nighttime. That's my kind of thing. I don't use it all day during the day, but I'm glad I stopped vaping because both of them is just killer on the lungs. So, oh shit, I didn't even realize I ate 2 wings for 1 question. But hey, fuck it, that's fine. Maybe I'll just do 5 questions. We're on to our second sauce, which is blue agave sriracha. And this is done by Yellowbird. Once again, I've never tried them. They were just inside Hannaford's, so I figured I'd give it a shot. The sauce is good. I'm not a fan of that, like, jalapeno hot sauce. I think like a Texas Pete or something's way better. I'm happy with that. I'd like that on a lot of different things. Like, seriously, I'd like that on a lot of different things. That's a good hot sauce. This one is also a level 1 on their heat scale. So, I'm just going to get into the next wing. I guess maybe I'll just do 5 questions. Level 1 on the hot scale. That's 4 wings done. Coming up on the next question. And the question is, when was the last time you seriously doubted yourself? When was the last time I seriously doubted myself? I don't know, dude. I think there's been a lot of times. I think a lot of times I've doubted myself. Kind of counted myself out. I don't know if it was like, not that I stopped trying, but I was just like, damn, dude, you just fucked this one, you know? So I think along, probably before I got like this new positioning at work, I think there was a lot of times before that I was doubting myself. It just felt like, fuck, man. Shit's not getting better, and I don't see it getting better, but it felt like my only option. So, but now it is better, and it is getting better, and it's a continuous growth thing now, and I'm not just kind of there. So, I think really just probably a whole lot of doubt, which may or may not be good, but I don't know. I count it as a W. You know, you gotta feel that way sometimes. You gotta like humble yourself. You're not gonna win 24/7. It's not realistic. You know, you gotta lose sometimes. And it's about how you take the losses. You know, like, it's how you handle that shit. So, and we'll get into our third sauce. So here we got a Serrano hot sauce. It's tangy. It's tangy. It's good. You know, honestly, that one's not that hot either, but it is good. It's good. They have it as a 2 out of 5 on their heat meter, so I don't know. I'm used to really spicy shit, so I don't know if that plays into it, but it's definitely good though. It tastes good, so I'll give them that. I just want to say it's super hot. And with that, let's get into the 4th question. What's a hot take that you have that most people would disagree with? I haven't pre-read any of these questions either. I just had it generate them for me off the rip, set them down, you know, had them put on my laptop, and that's where they are. So, Christmas should have its own dinner. Christmas should have its own dinner. Like, what's so special about Thanksgiving is it's usually like one time a year, other than when, like, maybe if you're having friends and family over for some family thing, but you get like a big turkey, stuffing, casseroles, you know, potatoes, carrots, just like the whole feast of just good shit that's been cooked all day. And all Christmas dinner is the same thing with just less seasoning and less people giving a shit. We need to find something that is like Christmas dinner and not it just be fucking. Because all it is they just take out the turkey and throw in a ham. And the ham never tastes as good as it did when it was Thanksgiving. So we got to figure something out for us to like have a Christmas dinner that's like, yo, this is Christmas dinner. This is what we look forward to. I don't need another 4 days of leftovers of what we already just did. I'm still sick of Thanksgiving shit. I don't want to have a turkey dinner. So that's my hot take. I'm gonna get into this 4th wing. This is a habanero hot sauce. That little lick on my finger, that tasted hot. That tasted really hot. So let's get into this. Oh, I'm feeling the heat on that. So that one's hot. So that one's hot. That one's hot. My lips are burning. My tongue is burning. It's a 3 out of 5. on their hot scale. That one's hot. I'm trying to do this no drink. So, I already got burps. You know it's hot. So, that was the habanero hot sauce. Let's get into this last question. Let's get into these last wings. Okay. We are back for the last wings, and last question. We have here ghost pepper hot sauce. Great. Guess I'll eat a wing, ask the question, and then eat the other wing. I guess we'll do it like that, and I'll just get right into that. Mediocre at best. It's starting to pick up on the heat a little bit, actually. Maybe a little hotter than that. Not significantly, though. Not to like where I would think. That is 4 out of 5. I can't imagine what their 5 out of 5 is. But yeah, I don't know. I'm doing okay. I'm sweating, for sure. It's fucking hot, for sure. But my mouth is burning. But I feel like I could live through this. I'm okay. We'll be alright. So let's get on to this last question. And the question is, what's a truth about you that comes out when you're stressed or uncomfortable? I'm stressed and I'm uncomfortable a lot. And I think that's something that comes out in those situations is I get angry. I'm pretty pissed. I don't try to do it for the most part, but it happens. Just stress or uncomfortability. And I'm like, man, fuck this situation and fuck what's going on. I would say that. And that's not that bad. If you know me, you know me. You probably understand it's true, but. So, I think that one was pretty easy. I think all these questions have been easy. I think these wings have been pretty easy. Definitely no. You got here crunching in the background. That's my cat, literally behind me, just munching. Didn't want to wait for me to finish, but okay. So I'm just gonna get into this last wing and just see how it does. But it's light work. So I've just been waiting for some aftermath. Nothing crazy. Like yeah, it's hot. Like my face is hot. My mouth is hot. I'm probably gonna get some milk after. Probably gonna get some water. I wanted to beat it with no drink, and I think I kind of, I no kind of. I wanted to beat it no drink, but I think that I did that. So this is a win for me. Like I said, it's hot right over here, burning, but it's not that bad. Now on hot ones, they got 10 sauces, 10 wings, which is, I think, is probably a lot harder, but I want to hit the back of the throat a little bit. Keep looking at my water. I want that shit. But yeah, this has been pretty easy. I was trying to do this last week, but I couldn't, so I just made it happen this week. These yellow sauces are from Yellowbird, and yeah, they all taste delicious. They're fucking fantastic sauces. And like I said, this isn't a brand endorsement. I just picked these up at Hannaford's, and even the hottest one has really good flavor. So I think it's fantastic. I'd buy these again. And I'm going to put these in the fridge. That's the end of a video. I'm going to go edit these and catch you next time. Love you, deuces.